Scotch bonnet pepper, simmering 4 hours. That ain't got nothing on me. Uncle Drew can handle this. Oh, no crying in chili. There's no crying in chili day. What does that mean? We need a fantastic chili. These are a hell of a lot of ingredients. But don't worry, I'm gonna break it down like a fraction for you. Shh, I may have borrowed it from one of those other great chefs. So if this chili's a touchdown, Uncle Drew made it. If it goes for a pick six, the other guy made it. On a great chili, you gotta cook like a champion. No excuses. Use the ingredients, put them all together, and make yourself great game day Super Bowl food. Let's get to work. Separate all this stuff. All your spices, put them aside. Special ingredient is the dark beer. 2 cans of tomatoes, 2 big cans. Don't put too much onions in the sauce. We got some brown sugar. This could be one of the stars of the show. Almost like the quarterback is your ground beef. Boom spice over there. Hot peppers. I've got jalapenos. I've got Scotch bonnet. Your chili is not so spicy that you can't enjoy it. We like flavorful food. We like spicy food. But if it's overpowering, some people like it. I'm okay with it, but some don't. So we want to make it spicy, but not too spicy. So it's got to have a hint of the spice. We'll get to that later. Garlic! Red kidney beans. I've had them soaking overnight so they're nice and full. I've got to drain the kidney beans, dry them off, and get them all set to get inside this chili. So now let's get to work. So our chili, it's all in the prep work, okay? Once you get the prep work done, then we're gonna dump it all in a pot and get cooking. Ooh, I don't know if that onion's good. Oh, we can make do. I'm starting to cry. Oh, I can't see. Oh my gosh. Now, why is that doing? I can't see. My goodness, this hasn't happened in ages. There's no crying. There's no crying and cooking. Onion just went in my eye. Let's get those out of the way. Need 4 cups of onions here. I don't want to hear about your crying in the kitchen. Just cook like a champion. Oh yeah, we need the garlic. Once the prep work is done, easy as ever to add in all your spices and stir it so it doesn't stick. Okay, garlic, smash. But just do them all at the same time. Looking good, looking good. The garlic, we need the garlic. The initial slice on the garlic, and then you can chop, 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 chop. You can also use your little chopper if you want to use that instead. This does not need to be finely minced. We need 2 teaspoons of garlic. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Done. Garlic. There you go. Okay. Let's check out this green pepper. Normally I wouldn't add it, but I've got to use it if it's still... Yeah, I can still get some out of that. I believe I can. I think I can. 1 to 2 more days this green pepper would not have been. So I'm adding it into the chili. Chunks. Okay, now this pepper's done. So the beauty is now all of our chopping prep work is out of the way. So we'll just put that in a bowl. And then we'll do a little bit of a cleanup, and we're going to prepare all of our spices so it makes it really easy once we go over to the stove, okay? So let me just clean up really quick and have a clean workstation to come back to. Have a little bit more space while we're working here, okay? So next up, peppers. So I'm not going to cut these. I'm going to leave them whole. That way it'll give me the flavor that I want as it's simmering, but it's not going to burn for the people that don't like the heavy spice. So I'm going to use green, red, darker green. Oh, there's perfect. Did I get all of them? I got the 4 colors. Be careful too. If you start chopping these and rub your eyes, you're gonna burn. Let's get our bay leaf as well. We need a few of these. So, okay, so jalapeno, Scotch bonnet, some bay leaves. Great. Right, let's leave that aside. Done. Beer, set that aside. We're good there too. Let's open our cans. Crushed tomatoes, 2 cans, 2 big cans. Good. I've got whole tomatoes, I gotta crush them. Tomato paste. All right, we'll set that aside. I gotta change hats, I don't wanna get tomatoes on this hat. Let's get the tomatoes in. Let's start crush. That's why I changed hats, because I didn't want that to go on the hat. See that? Gotta be careful there. Bucket, let's get this bucket. Now you can also crush with your hands. Unbelievable. Veteran move changing the hat though, because I knew that was gonna happen. If you get crushed tomatoes, use those. I actually thought I had crushed tomatoes and I didn't. I had whole tomatoes, but that's okay. Okay, good. Once these tomatoes are ready, we're on to prepping up our spices, and then we're gonna get to cooking that ground beef and bringing everything together. We've got to cook our kidney beans separately and then add them in. So we're gonna get those started up and you'll see. Tomatoes done. Let's set the tomatoes right over there. Chili powder. 3 tablespoons. 1 tablespoon cumin. The boom spice making its return. 2 teaspoons. Boom! Boom! Cayenne pepper. 2. Okay, some cinnamon. Interesting twist. 1 teaspoon. I missed a little bit. There we go. In. All right, now, just a little bit of the crushed red pepper. That's it. Just give that a little mix. Smells like a great combination in there. Set it aside. Good. Get the brown sugar all prepped up. We need a tablespoon plus a bit. And that's about there. Yeah, let's throw that chunk in too. What the heck? Salt. Not supposed to add salt. Shh. Don't tell anybody, okay? A teaspoon. What's a teaspoon? All that. Okay, that was a little bit more than a teaspoon. Let's put some back in. More salt later, but we can't take it out. So add this in a little bit at a time. Oh, my goodness. That's it. Everything's ready for the chili. Now let's get cooking the ground beef, the kidney beans, and start simmering for hours so it absorbs all of those great flavors, okay? Let's go to the stove. We got aside kidney beans. We need water. Let's cover those up. Good. We'll bring that to a boil and then simmer for 30 to 45 minutes on the kidney beans, okay? Let's start out with a couple of tablespoons of oil in there. We'll heat that up nice. Get our ground beef going. Got a couple of pounds here of ground beef. So it's going to take about 10 minutes to brown this up. Nice, cook this ground beef up. Okay, so the ground beef is cooked, so we're going to go ahead and add in all the onions. Excellent, and our spices. About that in. Let's give this a nice stir. I'll bring you in. We've got to cook up those onions now. It's going to be about, let's mix it up. We need about 8 minutes here, so another 6 minutes. Smells magnificent. Everything coming together, the onions and the spices. Our chili is gonna be spectacular. We already know this. Great. We've reduced the kidney beans now down to a simmer. We've got about 30 minutes. If you can do that ahead of time, even better. Okay, there goes our bay leaf. Got another 4 minutes. Set. Soften all those up. Nice. All those flavors coming together. In go the green peppers. Soften those up. Nice mix. Three minutes left. Okay, that's come together really nicely. Flavors are great. So next up, we've got to add in our garlic. Cook this for about 30 seconds to a minute. Nice fragrant Excellent. Most important parts here are the chili. I'd love to give you WWE Stone Cold salute. Let's bring you in so you can check this out as it foams up. Get that in. 1 and 2. So about a minute here until the beer, all that foam subsides, okay? This chili is smelling nice. The beer's taking it to another level right now. All right, you can see now, foam from the beer gone. I hope you can see that. See that? Okay, let's get that down. Here we go. Next up, here come the tomatoes, okay? In. Now, tomato paste, we need 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. Salt. We say just a pinch, not a punch. In. And brown sugar. In. All right, let's stir all of this up. Now, we've got to bring that to the boil. So now we have the boil for our chili. We're going to leave it simmer for at least the next hour before we add the kidney beans. But next up, my little secret splash, so to speak. 1 whole jalapeno in. Scotch bonnet. Look at this. All the colors. Green, red, orange, yellow. Those peppers are going to add some serious boom to this chili. We'll turn that down to a simmer. And now we're good. Stir them in. Just 1 hour of simmering first, and then we're going to add our red kidney beans in. Then we're going to leave it simmer for hours. We got to make the bread. You need the bread with your chili. So check that easy recipe out on my channel too. It's quick. It's easy. Bread, fresh, tastes great with your chili. Okay, here we go. So our kidney beans are ready. In. Nice. Let's stir those in. We've got to get our heat up, and then we're going to leave this simmer. So let's get those in. And then we'll come back in another hour, and we're going to test the salt and determine if we have enough salt in there. I've been testing for the last 90 minutes. Tastes good, but I already feel like it needs another pinch of salt. Look at that. Nice. The thickness is coming together for our Super Bowl chili. Nice. Look at that. Okay, we've been simmering for about 3 hours. It needs another pinch of salt. And some more of the boom spice. That's why it's important to test as we go along. We'll do a nice heaping. Boom! And we'll stir that in. All those peppers, the spice is really coming through on those now. It's absolutely dynamite in there. The jalapeno, the Scotch bonnet, but I wanted a little bit more spice. I might even bite into all those Scotch bonnet peppers afterwards. Now we're going to leave that keep simmering. You got to make sure to stir it so it doesn't stick. This just smells incredible in here. Steaming chili Super Bowl. Look out. Oh, the jalapeno is starting. We're in the home stretch. Home stretch for our chili here. We've got some chives here. Get those out of the way. Let's just give those a little chop. More for a garnish than anything. And good. And a little topper here. Oh, that was close. A little cilantro. Add a little bit more punch, a little bit more flavor here. I love, beauty. More of a garnish than anything. Here we go, Super Bowl chili, baby. Check this out. Oh, there's so much. Look at that. Can you see that? Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. It's steaming. little bit of cilantro in there, mixed. Cheese. Green onion. Oh yeah, check that out. Super Bowl chili. This has got to be a touchdown. You want some? A lot of peppers. Let's give this a try. Come on. I know it's got the boom, but does it have the bam? That's a shout out to one of my favorite chefs, Emeril Lagasse. This one's for you. It's steaming. It's hot. Oh, look at this. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. Boom. There's a Scotch bonnet right there. Look at this. Who dares me to bite right into that Scotch bonnet pepper simmering for over 4 hours in the chili? Do I have the brains, the balls, or the stupidity to do this? Scotch bonnet pepper simmering 4 hours? That ain't got nothing on me. Uncle Drew can handle this. Oh! 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 Oh my God. Oh my God, make the burning stop. I took it. I had to spit it out because I knew it was coming. My mouth is on fire right now from that Scotch bonnet pepper. Oh my gosh. That might not have been the smartest thing to do in the world. Where are the other ones? I gotta be warned here. That chili has got the boom and the bam. It's coming out my nose now. Eat your chili like a champion. Cowboy up. There's no crying in chili. There's no crying in chili.